I know. I forgot. What's going on, mate?
Hey!
So you get that hat? I gave you ideas.
Oh yeah, I forgot that I had the hat or whatever. I didn't realize that I wore it last time. I was trying to wear my uh, usual suspects T-shirt. I'm gonna try and wear this shirt, X-Men, representing the X-Men every single time. We'll see how
No,
it goes.
that clip was from one of your just regular videos because I
Oh,
wanted
I
to.
think that is.
I wanted to have you do the whoa because that's like one of your trademarks.
One of the well, I was watching some InstaHoes or something, and they were talking on man on the street thing, and they were like, what's something that a guy does that drives? We should wait for Russ because he needs this information. But what's something a guy does that drives these little hoes wild, right? So they were all out there, and they were like, oh, when a guy takes his hat off, runs his fingers through his hair, and then flips his hat back, that sets some InstaHoes wild. So
we'll get Russ.
You're
we'll
welcome,
see if Russ,
America and Australia.
We'll see if we can get Russ some InstaHoes.
Oh, they're out there. You kidding me? Just shake an Advil bottle and they'll come running. They don't know the difference.
What was it? You showed that record was pretty sick that you showed on your show.
Oh, now you want me to show it on your show? I see how it is.
Come on, give me that
one trick pony. I get it.
All right. That second appearance.
Second appearance of the record, the vinyl record of Captain America, the First Avenger soundtrack. Oh, it's Werewolf by Day.
No countdown before the stream starts.
That was the countdown. We've been waiting on you.
There was a countdown. I had an intro and everything. Right? I made an intro. I need to work on it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you missed it. I whipped it up like I was supposed to be watching Bub's show, but I ended up whipping that up instead. And then I joined.
That's what everybody says.
I had to pee, man.
How long for? You had 10 minutes.
Well, we were backstage for a little bit.
Okay.
Takes him a while to get up those doggy steps too. He's got a set of steps that lead up to the bowl. He's got to climb up those.
What is going on, Mad Spidey?
Hey, Simo, what's shaking?
What's up, Spidey?
So yeah, good show today, Bubs.
Yeah, it was fun. Always fun hanging out with the No Faces, the best looking group on ever assembled on the YouTubes. Absolutely.
I liked Russ, what was with the camera, mate? It was it was looking horrible.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was really low res.
Just there for the last 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
On my phone screen it looked all right.
I think we're missing one of our wheels.
It always looks fine on the phone, I think, because it's smaller, so it's normally fine. Yeah. So I had a topic to talk about today, just briefly. And Bubs, you're going to be the resident expert on this, right? No, come back. You're the golden age guy, right? It's got some golden age about it.
All right.
So
I'm ready.
Someone hit me up regarding knowing someone who I guess has to get rid of a collection that doesn't belong to them. So they don't know anything about comic books.
Wait, someone has to get rid of a collection that doesn't belong to them?
No, as in like, so someone's, I guess, family member passed away.
Oh, all right.
Big comic book collection. And it's mostly all golden age. So they asked me if I know anyone, I guess, that can value it or something like that. I know, obviously, straight off the bat, golden age is always going to have some sort of demand, right?
Yeah.
But it's mostly, so it's not really DC Marvel stuff, though. I asked them to send a photo, and all I got was some Disney stuff, like some Pluto and that. But there was also screen cartoons or something, but it was like the Australian reprint version of them. But I think everything is mostly golden age. So
when you say golden age, you should force them. Did they use the term golden age?
No, I said to them golden because I looked at it straight away. I was like, okay, that's the type of stuff that like Night Tiger would have and stuff like that. So I looked up the one photo I looked up. Like they only sent me 2 pictures, and there was like one comic in each one. One of them, I said to him, "Look, send me more photos. I need to see what's in there." And I looked into one of them, and it was like, I think it was an Aussie reprint. So there used to be some comics I think called Screen. Or hang on, let me bring it up. So it was called Screen Cartoon Comics.
Okay.
And I looked into it, and it was an Aussie reprint. It was from 1953. But I know a lot of those random ones also get. I think the reprint is of the American version is probably just called Screen Comics, or maybe just Screen Cartoon even. I don't know the best way to go about like selling a collection like that. What do you think, Bob?
Are you looking to buy it?
No, not at all. Just I guess trying to help out with them moving it on to someone and get, like, I guess not obviously exactly what it's worth, but at least getting a decent, someone, just I guess selling it to someone who would want to have it.
Well, how big is the collection?
Apparently, well, they haven't really given me much info. They said to me like that. The person who it belonged to said there was about 60 grand worth of comics in there. But obviously
that's helpful.
Yeah, I know. What's going on, Oldwolf?
Hey, yo, Oldwolf.
But if something like that, I'm assuming you always have to take a hit. You're never going to get what it's worth, obviously. But I guess people who are going to want to unsell it are going to get like lowball the shit out of you, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like anything else. As you know, after Oldwolf's had about 7 drinks in him for the evening, he'll start lamenting on the best way to sell his comics. I don't know. What do you think I should do, guys? So
you don't sell them to LCS, that's for sure.
Well, here's the deal. Either you're trying to sell them to someone who's going to have to sell them again, and you should expect to get about 40% of its value if you negotiate well.
Right.
Or you're trying to sell it to the person who's going to buy it and keep it. And if you're trying to sell a large collection to someone who's going to buy it and keep it, that's kind of a rare thing.
Yeah.
So even in that, you're probably going to be piecing it out, selling it piece by piece. So at that point, you just look it up, see what it is. And I'd put a few on eBay and just let it roll. I mean, that's what if it were me, I would maybe do a couple of packages of them, 3 or 4 at a time, and put them on eBay and let them go. Because when he says $60,000, that's just,
I know
the number plucked out of the sky.
Exactly. I know that. But I'm imagining that they probably just want to sell it as a collection because they don't know anything about comics. I can't imagine anyone wanting to go through having to sell them individually and things like that. So,
yeah, what happens is people pull out. The Golden Age is tough because when you're looking at a Golden Age collection, often people don't know what they have.
Yeah,
it's one of those rare times where if you have Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man, Batman. Everybody knows the top probably 5 or 6 superheroes out there. And now with the Marvel stuff, it's even more, prolific in pop culture all around the world, really. But with Golden Age stuff, there's usually very little of that. And there's a lot more of random stuff that looks really weird that nobody really thinks is worth anything. So they'll pull up the Donald Duck and they're like, here, I have old comics. Look, here's Donald Duck. And you're like, that's probably not worth very much. Maybe you get $20 for it in decent condition, But then they don't know that they have a bunch of like Golden Age horror or sci-fi in there that they think they don't recognize anything on it. So they assume it's not very valuable, but they figure Donald Duck, I know him. I'll show that, so
I'd love to have a look at it because I'd love to see if there's any Jumbo comics in there, but
exactly.
What was I going to say? No, I've lost it.
I don't know. You didn't send the script ahead of time.
There's obviously a market for Golden Age. Like obviously there is it's very niche. But what about for foreign collectors? Because again, I looked into that, and that seems to be an Aussie reprint. With that, what I was selling to a foreign collector. That's even crazier, right? Sending a collection overseas.
I don't know. I mean, you got one of two things you could do. You could just, isn't the shipping from there to here not too bad?
What? No, it's crazy.
I thought it was worse from here to there.
So the package I sent you, Russ.
Yeah.
I think it cost me close to around $80. And it was
Yeah, I think it said 75 US or something on it.
No, it wouldn't have been US. Okay, it would have been about 75 Australian then. So that's what, for a bunch of books and a couple of biscuits.
Yeah.
You sent him biscuits.
Yeah, those jams or whatever. What was it? Jam jams?
The yam jam.
I think I might do that if I when I send packages out. If I'm sending enough that it can go in a box, I'll check in, because I got to send Sharon some stuff, or Rena really, because she won my giveaway. But I'm going to include some Tim Tams for him as well. Jams.
What were they called?
Tim
Tams.
Tim Tams.
Yeah.
Dental dams.
But the whole point is, so I bought them for
dental dam.
I gave them to Russ because there's a certain way of eating them. You don't have to eat them this way, but there's a thing that people do called the Tim Tam Slam. So I wanted Russ to try it. So yeah, we did a fun stream last week, and there's an edited version of that video if people want to see it.
Yeah.
I'm
sucking on a cookie for 5 minutes.
Yeah, baby. I saw that movie.
Here we go. God, about broke my arm showing a Doc Savage. Here we go.
There you go.
Who wanted to see that?
It was over easy.
Jay
Over
wants to
easy,
see
yeah.
that. There you go. There you go, Jay. Doc Savage, Alex Ross. After the great Steranko. That's it.
Okay,
On there. Over easy now is like a Twitch streamer. He's left the YouTube world and he's now on Twitch all the time doing kinds of crazy stuff.
Wow. We don't miss him, but we wish him well.
I tuned in quite a bit, and he's either playing old retro games or he's doing exercise videos.
So is he asking for Marvel Doc Savage or like the independent Doc Savages?
We'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
I forgot. I didn't realize I was.
He might be doing some sort of comic scavenger hunt where he had to show, someone had to show him a Doc Savage.
Oh, really? They have those things?
I don't know. Hey, that could be a new show.
There you go.
What's news, Oldwolf?
Huh?
What's news?
I'm getting ready for my Hot Wings challenge in a couple of weeks.
It's a couple of weeks already. I remember you scheduled it like 6 months ago.
I thought it was January.
No, that January is 24-hour like cancer. It's not as big as what they just did, which was he ends up with $20,000. That C3 whatever.
Yeah. So considering how little you've planned ahead on this, what do you think you'll pull in? About 18, 19 grand?
Oh yeah. I think I put my ceiling at like 2,500.
That's not bad. I think you'll be all right.
I just got to plan it now.
I'm about due. I'm getting close. Like I think I looked at my monetization hours, and I think I'm at the moment I'm about 3660. So I feel like I might plan a 24-hour stream soon as well.
There you go.
But again, I think if I do it, because everyone else seems to do charities, I'm like, I'd like to do that. I've never done anything like that, so I might try something like that too.
There you go.
Yeah.
But how many pies did you eat?
Custard pies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't talk about that. That was horrible.
The second time I ate all 10. The first time I failed.
You threw those frozen ones out, right?
No. So did I tell you the story about that?
I'm sure.
There was a video in my vlog where I transported them from my old house to this house. Like I literally got them from the freezer, and then I didn't bring them here because I didn't have a fridge. So I transported them from my old house to my mum's, and I was like, "Mum, can you hold on to these for me?" And a few months ago, I was like, "You know what? Today's the day. I'm going to get them from my mum's house, and I'm going to make a video called Custard Pie Revival." And one of the guys I work with, he used to work at McDonald's, so I told him that, and he's like, "Those things came out like nearly a year ago." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to make a video and eat them." And then I went to my mum's. I'm clearing out a freezer. I was like, "Where?" I was like, "Did I have these custard pies in here?" She's like, "What custard pies?" I was like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "I put these things in McDonald's in there." She's like, "I can't remember. I must have thrown them out." And I was like, No, it would have been the greatest, and maybe my last video.
She saved your life, man.
Well, for Christmas, McDonald's does a Christmas one. I don't think it's just straight custard. I think there's something else in there.
So they recently did a creme brulee one as well.
Over there, yeah.
That was pretty good. I must admit. But yeah, I don't know. I could do it. We're supposed to do the spicy noodle challenge, Oldwolf.
Yeah. All right. I just gotta make sure I get something to put the heat down because that shit was hot.
Yeah. So I think I've still got a packet of the 2 times.
The one like a ramen, a spicy ramen.
Yeah, it's like a packet noodle.
Time ramen. Yeah, it's hot.
But I was trying to get him to find the 3 times spicy. He could only find the 2 times spicy. So I found the 3 times again, but I think I've still got some 2 time. That sounds so weird. I've got some 2 time in my pantry still.
Can you add a 2 time and a 1 time and make a 3 time?
I guess I was thinking about adding a 2 time and a 2 time and making a 4 time.
There you go. I like it.
Right, we'll have to figure it out. I just gotta make sure I have stuff to put down the heat because that stuff is nasty.
Wait, have you still got some from last time?
No, I only bought 1 thing of it.
Okay,
and I ate it.
Okay, well, next time we do the suspects, we'll chow down on some spicy noodles, and then but we have to do something. It can't just be we have to like eat the noodles and then like do something.
Yeah, like take an impromptu road trip to the hospital. Sounds like
you're not gonna go to the hospital with this.
Sounds like good television. Russ, do you go for that spicy noodle stuff?
No. I like jalapenos about my limit with spicy food.
I'm kind of a Chipotle level guy. That's where I kind of start tapping out of Chipotle. It's pretty
I've had like some habanero before, and that was kind of up there a little bit.
Yeah, this is hot. This stuff is hot.
Those noodles like those noodles are a little bit hotter than I like. Like I can have them, but it's like this is hot. Yeah. And then the worst thing is because your mouth is already burning. And there's like liquid, like it's just makes it worse. But yeah, we can do that. But you said you might die. Didn't you like allergic to everything?
The wheat, the noodle makes me.
Are you gluten free?
Yeah.
Oh really?
So that's why I'm telling you the pies, and the pies are gonna probably make me sick too. So what the hell? Let's go 100% for this.
Do it all night.
Can you not substitute the noodle for something?
Do you like a banana? Can you like put hot sauce on a banana and eat it? Like freeze the banana first, so it takes you a long time. Well, you have to work on each layer of the banana to get it withered down.
Like what, rice or something?
No, they do. No, I was thinking like, do you guys have like gluten free? There's like gluten free everything, like gluten free noodles.
Pasta. It's probably like shells or something. Like elbows or shells or something like that.
The banana would be
elbows. Did you say elbows?
Yeah.
Like ground up elbows? Like what kind of animal? Like it's giraffe elbows? Because I think they got like 3 per leg.
So gray.
Oh, we lost him.
Banana would be interesting because banana is one of the things they say if you eat something that's really spicy, banana is something that can help ease the pain.
Yeah, where are you supposed to put it?
Elbows.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Isn't that just macaroni?
Yeah, but they call it elbows.
Elbow macaroni.
Is it just because it's gluten free they call it elbows? Or is it in America they call it elbows?
They call them elbows.
In America, elbows.
They call them elbow macaroni.
Elbows
and macaroni on there somewhere.
For the shape, they're like elbows. They kind of curl like an elbow.
It looks like macaroni.
It is.
I'm so confused.
Look, you broke Simon. You happy now?
Yeah, it's that elbow macaroni.
Are we not going to discuss Russ' bear look this evening? Has this been going on for a week?
He's going caveman. He said he's going to grow his hair long. He's going to keep growing the beard. He's going caveman style.
I think you need to trim that beard back maybe an inch or so all around, and I think you got a good look going there.
I want to let it get a little long.
Get some beard oil.
Yeah.
Hey,
you
Russ,
want it to get to the point where it looks like it smells. Like you want to stop it just before that.
I wash it with shampoo.
You use conditioner on it?
Do you condition it as well?
Well, I mean, it's a 2-in-1 shampoo conditioner.
You need to get the 4-in-1 with flea and tick as well.
I don't
That's
know.
how
I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about taking it to gray man levels. I don't know.
There you go. How about the hair?
Man,
You can do gray
go
man
back to
level
rough man.
on the hair.
Maybe if people get real tired of it, I'll shave it on stream for donations.
Keep it till January.
Yeah.
Yeah, shave it live on Oldwolf's channel.
Are you gonna
For free?
Are you literally gonna grow your hair though, Russ? Or are you gonna let it? Just...
Yeah, I'm letting the hair, everything. I'm letting it go.
He's gone for a '90s Superman look with a beard.
A mullet.
Oh. I was thinking
I'm just gonna let it.
Man from the
We'll
60s.
let everything go, man.
What about Grizzly Adams from the 70s?
I met Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, how was he?
He's a nice guy. He played cards with my son and told a riddle or something, and my son beat him in a card game real quick, but you could tell it was one of those like setups where he was going to take him for more money on the next one. And then my son quit. He was like, nope, I'm good. He was like, you got to give me a chance to win my money back. He was like, nope. And he walked away. He was like 10, you know.
That's how you do it, man.
Happy to have
Get
$5. He was done.
Get the win and jet.
The only reason I know who Grizzly Adams is because of bloody Happy Gilmore, was it that he was in?
Oh yeah, he says, did Grizzly Adams had a beard? He's like, Grizzly Adams did have a beard.
Yeah,
he did have a beard too when I met him. He still had a beard. Nice guy.
So I was at the shop last night. I went and bought. I became addicted to Coca-Cola.
That happened. I know you're not the only one.
So, that's why you're thinking about getting out of comics. You're spending all your money elsewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I haven't been buying them for a while because I was like hooked on it for a while. So I stopped buying. And then the other night I was like, you know what? It's been a while. Let me get a little box of Coke. And then I didn't realize till I'd left. And Sarah's like, why did you buy the
boxes? We usually give them in bags or rolled up into.
Oh,
that's nasty.
I was like, what? I didn't even realize I bought that.
How does it taste?
Look, the flavor's not bad. Like, it's not, I've had it before. Like, it's not, it just feels weird. It's like, why am I drinking this? Like, no sugar. Like, I'm down with that. But no caffeine. I was like, why?
Yeah, but no sugar. It probably still has high fructose corn syrup, doesn't it?
No, they probably have real sugar over there.
Yeah, I think they use the real stuff over there.
Apparently, this is 1 calorie. That means I can drink as many as I want, right?
Yeah, that's not how it works.
So do they use real sugar over there, or do they use corn syrup?
Well, I can tell you,
that's probably got Splenda in it.
Yeah, we'd have like sweetener, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's either aspartame or Splenda or something.
But that's just
carcinogen.
Fake Coke.
Like, where is Sarah? Did you make her work today? Did you send her to the salt mines?
She's working. She's working.
Did she work the same place you work?
Yeah, we work at the same place.
Do you request opposite shifts? Like when she's not looking, do you
we pretty much
go to manager and say, "Hey, look, this is what I need." Okay, like I don't care at what time you put me on, just put her on a different shift because we got to keep the mystery. We got to have something to talk about when we get home.
Hey, all I know is my wife and we met working at the same place, and we worked opposite shifts.
When you met?
Yeah.
Or after?
No, during our relationship. Well, we still work at the lab because it was an environmental lab.
How did you meet?
I worked at night, huh?
Yeah, no.
How did you meet?
They met at a bar. They're like, I work there too.
Yeah. Well, I've never seen you there. I swear I'm there. Whenever you're not, I swear I'm there.
No, at the beginning, I don't know how I had to overlap our shifts. I had to.
It would seem necessary.
I was probably drunk
for the story to have progressed.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we always until the kids end up in school, we've always worked separate shifts.
You've had these kids tested for your DNA?
Yeah, if you look at them, you know that.
Right. Just checking.
Either the way they act or the way they are. My son's over there. Watch when he walks by. He's like 6 feet tall, but he's all mine, that kid.
Bless his heart.
We work up like in different departments though, so it's kind of like she's at the counter and I'm on the floor all the time. So really
passed out from his coke habit.
Yeah, but he's making extra money because you ever see his videos, his commercials? Guy can do the guy can do a mean robot vacuum.
I thought
they're the worst videos. Sorry.
I thought you were getting another gig doing that.
I don't know, man. Because to be honest, every time I do it, I'm never happy with what I give them. But they give me such a small window to do it. That's all I can give you. Like, because they expect me to stay. They expect me to get a manager to stay back after work to hang around and wait for me to film. And I'm like, they're not going to do that. So I've had to come in at 6 a.m. before work and film. And you know, you're tired at 6 a.m. I can't be all like, "Hey guys," at 6 a.m. I don't even smile at people in the morning when I get to work. Can't do it.
What the hell's wrong with this camera?
It looks the best as it ever has.
Yeah, look at that smoky look.
You got the beauty filter on.
Yeah.
He could be asleep right now. He'd still be giving us the bedroom eyes.
I'm gonna keep it.
Gray's like, are you guys talking or are you just gonna show some comics? We're just talking, mate. You can go to sleep.
You guys want to see some elbows? Hey, Grayman, do you have elbow pasta where you are?
There's no way they call them elbows down there. There's no possible way. Yeah, what is going on with your camera, mate?
I don't know.
It looks like Russ's before.
Yeah.
Well, let me.
Russ, are you going to try out that new bearded look on the unsuspecting ladies of the night in your small little town?
Well, so far the only compliments I've gotten on my beard is from guys in the YouTube chat. So I'm not having any luck.
Lonely enough. Wow.
Wait until the hair gets long, mate. When the hair gets long,
I don't know that. I've known lots of guys with beards. I don't know that I've ever witnessed a woman tell a man, "I like your beard." Like I don't know that that's necessarily.
The only reason it's there is to hide my double chin, man.
Go back a second.
I got self-conscious about my double chin, so I just grew a beard.
Good job.
Go back, Oldwolf. What happened there?
Oh, well, I switched cameras.
Yeah, but switch it again. It looks like you're lying on the floor.
I think I'm lying on the floor.
Oh, yes. I see it now. Okay. I couldn't work out what I was looking at. I was like, well, it looks like you. I couldn't see your other arm. That's why it threw me off.
There you go. Hey, how you doing?
Russ, have you got a cap?
What?
Have you got a cap?
A hat? Yeah.
Like a hat. Yeah. Whatever you guys want to call it. Have you got one in the handy?
I got one hanging on the doorknob back there.
Yeah, can you go get it, right? Because we're going to try something out, right? Because you missed it earlier when Bubs are talking. So we're going to get you to do the we're going to try to get you an InstaHoes girlfriend.
A what?
Instagirl. An InstaHoes. We're going to get you an InstaHoes.
Nice.
What does that mean?
Did you come in a box?
Trust me, you're down with it, Russ. So go get that cap.
I don't know if I trust you guys.
No, it's fine. We're just gonna.
I'll help to pay for postage. Honestly,
pay for postage. It's too expensive. For the only ones we could get them from Australia cost too much to ship.
So apparently we definitely have elbows here. So elbows are a thing.
Let's start a GoFundMe for them.
All right. So first, we're gonna get Bubs to do the demo.
All right.
So apparently, Russ, earlier we discovered Bubs was saying this, like he watched something where they asked Instagram models what turns you on about a guy, and apparently this move right here is how you do it, Bubs.
Yeah. They asked a bunch of InstaHoes. They said, "What's one thing a guy does that drives you wild?" And this is what they unanimously said. Like when a guy's wearing a cap, right? He takes his cap off. He runs his hand through his hair, spins his cap. Boom. Chicks go wild. Listen, I need to apologize for anybody out there in the YouTube land who was instantly flooded. Get your books off the floor to be careful. Once your women at home saw me do that, here it comes again. If your woman saw that happen, get your books off the floor. It's rushing through. You're gonna need a mop. Get your cello mops out. What are you gonna do? Drill a hole in the floor and let it drain, because that's just what's going on.
Right.
So Russ, you got to give it a shot. All right,
let's go, Russ.
I've actually had this hat for
Russ, can you do me a favor? Take the earphones off.
I've had this hat for like 10 years, man. I got it made at Myrtle Beach when my YouTube channel's name was Russ Man.
Russ Man. This is so coincidental because Bubs is doing it with the Bubs World.
It's like the what was the Winston Cowboy? Now we have
Winston Churchill rode a cowboy. I agree. All right, take your headphones off. Let's see this thing in action.
All right, guys.
It'd be cool.
He might poke himself in the eye.
Hi, girlfriend. Russ Man. This is my boy Russ Man, ladies.
Oh God.
He's single. Oh yeah.
That was me.
Yeah. Hey, you look good with the back. You look good with the backwards cap, Russ.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
He topped you, Bubs. He had the headphones on as well.
Look, he had a double and the flip down. You know that there's some women out there who really love helicopter pilots who are just flipping out right now. It's like, that guy, get to the chopper, ladies. He's available.
Get to the chopper.
Meet my friend Super Hot 9000.
That's awesome.
Come on, Russ. Say, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Oh, man. The Hilo hoes are after him.
All right, you're gonna put this on. You're gonna put that on Instagram, right? You gotta get this out there.
Yeah, I'll clip it. All good. I got you.
Get that out there.
I'll put it on TikTok as well. Get you a TikTok.
Bless his heart. Clear your DMs
are open.
Very good, Russ. You should wear the cap. You look good in the backwards cap. It suits you.
Yeah.
Actually, you know something? The hat frames the beard.
Really?
It goes straight down, and then the beard goes out.
And then you just need some sick like Beats headphones to be all fashionable.
Not the $20 Turtle Beach headset.
If you can't afford the Beats, get the Peats and wear them upside down. Most of these bimbos won't know the difference. Totally, it's all the same.
I'm strictly off-brand.
That's right. They don't need to know that, man.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to get a fake Rolex from one of those countries.
Rolex,
like a fake one. Yeah. I don't care. I just want a fake Rolex. Give me one.
It doesn't have to work. Just say, hey, look at it.
I'll just tell people what people don't know won't hurt them, right? So
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Should I bust the chain out? Too much.
No, not on this channel.
Wait. Don't tell me. Wait, do people wear their chains on the outside? I mean, I know like
only if you're Italian.
Douchebags. Douchebags wear their chains on the outside.
I had a Superman emblem on it, but it was cheap and it broke off. So now it's just a chain.
I mean, it rusted off.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, you
that's the kind that turned your neck green.
You play guitar?
He claims he does.
Not well. I don't.
He won't ever do it on a live stream.
It's terrible. It's so bad.
Yeah, but I want to hear it.
Surely no, you don't. No, you don't.
Wait, what happens if I grab my guitar? I think I'll go use a guitar somewhere. And then we have a rock off.
Aren't you a singer?
No, you heard my band. I can't sing. I don't have to sing.
Yeah, but you did sing, didn't you?
I don't need to know how to sing, though, to be in my
What did you do in the band?
It's just yell.
I yelled like I was very angry because I was a very angry young man.
Isn't that still singing?
I wasn't even screaming. I hate that. Don't ever say screamo to me, Reverse. I didn't know how to do that. That requires talent still. I literally just yelled into the mic like I was a very angry man.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get contact in Thailand and buy the watches for $5, and then we have to sell them for $50 a pop.
That's not bad.
I can't afford that.
Not bad. So Thailand. I went to Thailand like it was been like 10 years ago now, but I should have picked up a fake Rolex.
What were you in Thailand for?
For the girls.
I went on holiday. I was with my ex-girlfriend and and her sister and my friend who were going out as well. I was really into. That was when I was still doing Muay Thai and stuff. So I was like obsessed with Muay Thai. So I spent all my money on like Muay Thai shorts singlets and shit.
Now you
like
don't fit in any of that.
No, my waist hasn't grown too much. It's just the belly that's grown a lot.
Can you close those robes? You still got those? Did you have to get an extension for your purple belt? I need 2 belts.
Well, maybe
Hey, all right. So you get one belt red, one belt purple. One belt red, one belt blue. That makes you purple, right? So you
if you wash them together.
Yeah,
you wash them. They'll blend.
Fuck, what was I going to say?
I don't know. We'll all wait though.
I feel like next show, we'll do the spicy challenge, and we'll have Bubs live.
Yeah, because I'll be the one left because I'm not doing that spicy challenge shit. So when you guys are all dead on the floor, and Oldwolf switches to his "I'm on the floor" camera.
You know what I had to do? When I did that, and I told him I ate half a stick of butter.
Oh God!
Dude, milk is meant to be
like
an ice cream.
No, if you saw my last wing challenge, I drank milk, and all I did was yak the milk up. Nasty. That does not work. It curdles your stomach, and then you get to go.
Tony, how many people watched that stream? How many people watched that? Do you know?
I watched one, but I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
Just say, what are the odds?
You guys all sitting in your kitchen?
People that they all saw it.
Did you guys sit in your kitchen? There was like 8 of you there.
It was my friend's kitchen because he had
that. I remember that. It was like at a horseshoe bar kind of thing, right?
Right. So I walked.
Yeah, I remember that.
At the end, I disappeared. I went on his deck, blew my gears of all the milk I had in me, and then I came up. He had to wash it off the next day.
Oh God.
So yeah, no milk for me next time. Honest to God. My wife, who wins the gosh darn thing every year, she eats crackers.
Really? I would think that'd make it worse.
No, she wins the gosh darn thing every year. She goes right to the end and like a pro, and all she eats is crackers.
Bananas is meant to be good too. We were discussing before.
Yeah.
So when Bubs was suggesting putting the hot sauce on a banana instead of noodles, that potentially could work.
A man of many ideas.
If we do this next time, let me know. I'll get it, and I'll set up with I'll figure out some way to eat butter without disgusting everybody.
Man, you can't just eat butter, dude. You'll have a heart attack.
It's just a tube of lard. It's God. My cholesterol's awesome.
Yeah. Highest at the clinic.
When I drive,
5 to midday. Do you reckon I should have a beer? I might have a beer.
Yes, you should have.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll take a drink. I just got some water, but I'll get something better.
Yes, you should get something better.
I'll grab a beer. Courtesy of my friend.
You have anything to you got to sip? Anything to sip?
I don't have anything right now.
Water?
I spent all the money on a cap shield back in 2006. I think we're done.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be safe.
All right, I'm going too. What are we getting?
You get something to drink.
Getting beer or hard liquor?
I always drink hard liquor because I can't drink the beer because of the gluten.
Courtesy
I hope we can talk more about your gluten allergy for the rest of the show. I'll be right back.
I'm not.
Courtesy of my buddy DMFN, who's there in the chat. Yeah,
that's who he is.
Over, he brings beers and he leaves them here.
Oh, those are the ones you drank last time. The ash wash, the ones you weren't too good on.
Say it.
Asa high.
Asahi. Asahi.
Hey, Asa high.
All right.
You don't even like those.
I'm not huge on them. And this is a big ass can, but I like a cold beer is always nice.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, not too early in the morning.
I miss them.
It's almost 9 a.m. on a work day. I'll have a whiskey. Jesus.
There you go.
The only time.
Where does he live?
Mark. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
He is, I think, in
England?
No, he's Aussie, isn't he?
Is he Aussie?
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. You're 14 hours ahead of me. So right now, listen to me if I'm right. It's 11
different states.
It's 11 o'clock where you are, right?
No, it's about midday now.
All right, so you're 15 hours ahead.
He's in different states. So like, I don't think Perth have daylight savings do they, Mark? Which is bizarre to me that some states would have daylight savings and some states don't. It's just like, what? Why? I mean, I like it, to be honest, because I like there being light at nighttime. Like I prefer that. Yeah, so they don't have
so where do you I don't want your address or anything because I don't know if you want people to know where your address, but what's town do you live in?
I'm in Melbourne. Look, Melbourne is the city.
Okay, so I need your address.
Oh, okay.
Because I got your old one here.
Before, or was that at the old place?
I got Greensboro.
Oh yeah, no, definitely don't send it there. that is the old.
Is that another ex-girlfriend's apartment?
Oh, no.
Is all your Thailand memorabilia there?
I've still got my Thailand memorabilia. Oh, you know what's funny, right? So when I was in Thailand, I bought a shit ton of underwear because it was like $2-3 a pair
of underwear.
It was like they were like $2-3 a pair, and they were like fake like name labels. Like you get like, I don't know, what's an example? Like Ralph Lauren or Calvin Klein, and like fake ones, right? And I'm like, oh, whatever, no one's gonna know, and no one sees my underwear anyway. And I've still got a lot of them to this day, but now a lot of them are on their last legs where the band's all stretched out and shit. And sometimes I'll wear them and they'll start to fall off during the day. And sometimes by midday, I am literally walking around with my jeans on, but my undies at my knees.
On your knees.
Good grief.
You're like a Portuguese guy. You wear those underwears until they fall apart. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's right. Inside, you go wearing frontwards, backwards, inside out front, and inside out back.
No, I don't do that.
I'm joking. It's from a song.
Since I got married, I don't do that.
All right, let me send you my postage. You gotta send me a yarn man still, Oldwolf. If you're still on the hunt for a yarn man for me.
What do you want?
I want a yarn man. I know it's a yarn man.
You want the book?
Yeah. I know it's 2 years. I know it's 2 years too late, but now the prices are good because it's the spec is over.
Yeah, we liked it. No, they came down.
But I always wanted that book because I felt like I felt like if I had that book, I would feel more part of the community,
Yeah, I know, because you're way behind.
And now if you get that book, you'll feel like a part of the 2019 community.
Yeah. Well, that's I was still new back then, so I like that era.
Look, Jandro says when you wear your underwear backwards, that means you have trouble. Something's happened. You've had an accident. But it could be another thing that drive InstaHoes mad is when you take your underwear and you have it on front, then you run your fingers through and you turn it around and put it back.
Give yourself an adjustment, and then
that could be the next level of InstaHoes madness.
Well, I mean, let's go for it and see what happens.
No, cut the feed.
Go. Oh.
I don't think Simon would ever have him back on his channel again if his channel still existed after that.
I'd turn him in. I'd turn him into YouTube for that one.
You should. Oh.
That means the hole is in the back. That's right. I always wondered, how you get those old school like pajama onesie things, and they have the button down
in the back.
Yeah, is that really for going to the toilet?
Yeah, because you used to walk. You used to walk outside to the outhouse, and drop and flap it down, take a crap, and then when you were done and whatever you had to do, whatever, clean up, whatever, and you button it up and you go.
That's really weird.
All right.
You got it? I need to get me some hats, with my name on it. Or logo.
I have SuperRus hats on my Redbubble store.
That's right. Nice plug. Good one.
Ever since I got rid of that terrible idea that some freaking weirdo foreigner gave me about switching my name to Bubs World. Ever since I ditched that, went back to old Bubs Comics, things have been good. So I've been wearing my hat again.
Wait, who told you to do Bubs World? Was it me?
Yeah, it was you.
How would you listen to me ever?
Now you tell me.
Well, you were the one who said. Oh, okay. Put it this way: I'm not down. Not that I'm down. Do whatever you want with your channel, but I don't like when people change their channel names because, all of a sudden you sub to this new channel, you're like, who's that? And you ignore them because you don't know they're the right channel, right?
Right.
But I think when people make their channel name, they should sort of be sure from the beginning. Like Russ, you've been SuperRus for so long now, it's fine. So don't worry about Russ, man. But and also,
I went through like four changes,
Russ, man.
before I got SuperRus.
Did you guys get the email from YouTube about the handles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it means, but
Yeah, that doesn't mean that you have to like your handle doesn't have to be your channel name, does it?
no, I think it's just a personalized URL, which we already
I
have.
don't even know mine went through yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't really understand what it's for. It told me mine was already what it was, and that's what I wanted.
Yeah, so basically, it's just if you don't change it, if you already got a personalized URL, that's what it will be. The stupid thing is, when I changed my URL, I wanted it to be / the SimpleVerse, but it wouldn't let me change it to that. It would only let me have SimpleSimon at the start. Like I had to have SimpleSimon at the start of it. So I made it SimpleSimon verse, which doesn't sound as good as the SimpleVerse.
I think my URL I think is still Russman's Fun Collectibles, man.
Yeah.
I never changed it when I changed it to
well,
SuperRus.
maybe now's the time to change it, Russ, because otherwise your handle will be Runco. His beer hit me hard.
Yeah. Woo! Cheers. Here's Simo and Tony.
Funko Collectibles. You don't want it to be that, but you want it to be SuperRus 9000.
Yeah, I'll probably change it whenever that goes through. I don't even know how, really. I don't remember.
Oh, you got to go into your account and just go into the personalization bit. I think on the sidebar of YouTube, go into YouTube Studios and you go to personalization or something. I think you might be able to change it.
I think the bad thing about doing that is it changes your channel link too. So
yeah, that's why
if somebody has a link on a video, it completely changes it, and you gotta fix all that.
I don't think I've got my YouTube handle written on my card. Do I have a card handy?
Have a card?
I've got a card. Have I not? I've never sent you anything, Bob. Sorry.
No, that's all right. I'm used to it. I've got a whole package full of stuff, though. If I never get anything, I'll just keep it.
Hey, did I get my package from DJ Links?
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Okay, cool. I don't get updates from you anymore.
I never did give you updates. You were just better about asking. Say, hey, this come in? Yeah, it's like, yeah, that came in. And then you stopped. And then you're like, then you go a month and you're like, hey, did this ever show up? And I'm like, yeah. You just didn't ask 3 weeks ago like you usually do.
When I get the thing from eBay saying this got delivered, I'm assuming you got it.
Me too.
So I'm thinking maybe one more slab. And actually, there's this book I want to get. Actually, I better not show you because you buy from me. There's this book I want to get. It's super cheap. No, it's just this weird book I saw on Beauty Comics.
Beauty Comics.
I love that guy. He's so funny.
Yeah, he was my 50th subscriber, and 50th? I was gonna give him something for it.
That?
Huh?
How do you know that?
Oh, because back then I used to get notifications.
Yeah, used to know. And so he was number 50, and I put the call out, and I was like, hey, anybody know I can get a hold of this guy? And I left a couple of messages on his or comments on his videos, and never responded.
I don't think because he doesn't. I don't know. Like I know he watches.
I don't think he responds to comments most of the time.
He doesn't. He sometimes does it really late, and sometimes. Like I know he watches all these other channels, but he never seems to leave a comment, so he's pretty quiet. But it was this book. It was just a cool Kiss cover I saw, and it goes for a lot of money. But this one here is going for only $11 US, and I thought it was. I didn't even know the book, but I just thought it was.
I really cover like the band Kiss for a second now. Like
I've got some of those too.
Willie, what?
Windy and Will. So you think I want Windy and Willie? You think I would take that from you?
Please don't take it from me.
He gave you a Windy and Willie.
Oh yeah. Get Windy and Willie.
Yeah, baby.
Sounds like a gay bar that specializes in Taco Bell.
Sounds like the back to front underwear.
Yeah, back to front underwear. You got a hole in one of them.
You need the hole in the back.
Yeah,
That's windy.
Easy access is what they call that.
It's not.
I'm thinking about buying one more slab, and I really would like to try to get that Wonder Woman 200. I'm so upset about that, bub. Like I got such a good.
Oh
price
yeah, it got canceled on you, right?
Yeah. So what happened was I did find because I wrote to them, but then I realized on the cancellation there was a note saying that they accidentally listed it twice, which is still not good enough. But I was very upset about that because that price was so cheap. There was another copy at about the same price, but it was completely fucked. Like it was just, I swore, it was completely like it looked like someone had wiped their ass on it. So I was like, oh, so I didn't want to buy it. But I would like to get that before I get you to send it, and maybe one more slab.
So
okay,
and maybe Windy and Willie.
Is that was it a new Wonder Woman 200 or I mean?
No, it's like the old bondage. What's it? The beauty hater.
The cover.
What would you call it?
The booty hater.
Yeah, the beauty hater. The booty hater.
Who is a booty hater?
But yeah, so what happened to Oldwolf was I bought one on eBay for a sick price, and I told Bubs, I got all excited. I was like, I finally got this. It's coming your way. And then 2 days later, I got refunded and cancelled because they messed up.
Nah.
That was very.
Was it a nice one?
It was a nice copy. It was a nice copy of it. Have you got it, Bubs?
What?
Have you got Beauty Hater?
Is that the one where she's holding the knife, or where she's got her in the mirror?
Yeah,
it's got her like tied up on the table.
Somebody in a doorway or something.
It's got the nun.
In the doorway. Yeah, I've got that one.
Yeah.
It's a low grade copy unless somebody buys one on eBay, sends it to me so that I can put it on.
You said that straight away, and I was like, because the copy I got was pretty good, man. It's pretty good, which is why I didn't want to get the crappy copy, literally crappy copy, for the same price. So, but yeah, I'm excited to get because every time because it's been so long, I didn't even know what books are in. I've got at yours, so
me neither. I keep them all in their own little cubby hole. You have your own cubby hole.
That's full of cool stuff. It's like I live there
in the vault.
In the vault.
Hey, what was that comic shop you went to, Bubs? You did a video there where they had the vault that you walk into.
Torpedo Comics in Vegas.
Okay. I've seen a couple of other people. Sorry?
Was it a bank at one time or something? Why do they have a vault?
Nah, it's not even. It's like a door that they turn into like a vault door, and then when you go inside, it's all glass cases.
Oh, big boy books.
Yeah. When are you coming to the US of A?
Me, I think the plan is me and Sarah are going to go to Japan instead now.
Yeah, because that's a dual trust because you're both going somewhere. If you go somewhere on your own, then you might could afford it.
I'm actually leaving Mass to go to MegaCon in Florida.
Florida MegaCon isn't Baltimore Con like this weekend? Why wouldn't you just go there?
I got shit going on. I don't know. For the same reason I'm not going to Rhode Island because I got stuff going on.
I'm not going to Rhode Island either. I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I'm going to MegaCon.
You're going to MegaCon. You going to get some footage there, mate? Footage?
Are we going to go what?
Are you going to get some footage there?
All right. We're having some tacticular difficulties. All of us have had a few swigs of something, and our accents are all just so muddled now that we can't understand each other. Russ, we're going to need a play-by-play from the booth.
I don't usually do the camera thing like you do. I just go.
So just a little bit of footage. I know people always say, "Why can't you just enjoy it?" It's like because I enjoy making videos.
Well, there you go. I hate making videos.
I have a terrible memory, so I love now that I get to capture memories on YouTube. And one day when I'm old, I can look back on it and say, "Hey, I remember when I bought that comic. Hey, I remember when I used to hang out with those three dudes."
Oh, it's like a Hallmark card for you. We make memories.
You guys will be long gone. Actually, wait. You guys are all the same age as me, apart from Oldwolf, because he's old.
Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, I'm probably old enough to be your father.
I always forget that I'm the same age as like Bubs and Russ.
Because you think you're so much younger than me, right?
Yeah,
it's the hair dye.
It is. I tell you, if I dyed my hair back black, I would age 10 years easily.
What are you like? You're in your 30s anyways, aren't you?
41, I think.
No, I'm 40 now.
You're 40 now?
Yeah.
Oh, you old bastard.
Yeah. This is weird because I was thinking about just something the other day and I was like, oh, I was 38 back then. I was like, man, 38 sounds so much younger now than it did at the time.
Yeah, I'm only 17 years older than you. Yeah, you still could be my kid.
You are
actually. You kind of look like me.
Me?
We don't know what his hair used to look like.
Yeah, you know, I had hair. I had hair.
We've seen the t-shirt.
Yeah, I was good looking at one time.
It's funny because every time I wear that shirt, no matter how many times I wear it, every day at work, people are like, "Who's that?" I'll be like, "Oldwolf." Like what? I'm like Oldwolf.
It's
like,
Young Wolf, really?
Like people like
Young Wolf shirt.
People who have asked me before, yeah, it is Young Wolf. Actually, it is Young Wolf.
Young Wolf.
But people have asked me before, like they'll ask me again, like, "Wait, who is that again?" Every time I wear it, it's like it's Oldwolf Day.
It's awesome.
I do want the new shirt though, Oldwolf.
Do you know?
The with the channel logo on there.
This is one
assless underwear.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Crotchless panties.
Oh, Mad Spidey. Okay.
See what that says?
Oh, okay. You know, can I just anyone watching right now? Oh, that's my name. Can I just say something right now?
What?
Just I don't know. There's only 7 people watching right now, plus you guys, so that's like 10 people who'll know this. But Sarah,
I stopped watching minutes ago.
Sarah is actually spelt S-A-R-A-H. Every single person writes Sarah without the H.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, so I got to change that.
I wonder if it's because of the sorrow thing. People just I don't know. But I always wondered. I was like, we say Sarah. Isn't that how you spell Sarah?
They're both a way to spell Sarah here.
There's 2 ways.
And it's kind of a 50-50 split. So
well, I would say
err on the side of without the H, and that way when someone corrects you, you can just add an H.
That's like I would never have known that there was no H there.
But you can't take the H off. Like once it's there, what are you gonna do? Make like a little symbol, a guy wearing a hat? I don't know. What are you gonna do with that?
But if someone was spelt without the H here, I would pronounce it Sarah as opposed to Sarah.
No, it's both ways here.
That's not helpful. You pronounce a lot of things wrong.
Do you guys? Because you guys say Sarah as well. I know a lot of people have said
everybody says Sarah.
Sarah.
Dude,
we don't say Sarah, and we don't say Sarah. We say Sarah.
Say Sarah.
Oh, Sarah?
Yeah, that's exactly the way he said it.
I zoned out for a minute. I was thinking about something else.
What was her name?
I was actually tapping on my screen where he is. They make him wake up.
Yeah, wake up, Russ. Wake up. Terrible stuff.
Oh, jeez. So okay, so we're gonna get Russ a mail order bride, right? Is that what we're doing?
I think he prefers a female.
Mail order.
What do you want the pronouns when we're selecting pronouns on your bride? What do you want?
We're gonna get him a bride in the mail. No,
no. Russ can get it. He's just gonna.
No, man, I'm good.
We just set Russ up with the perfect move to go out.
He takes his underwear off in public. No, turns it around, adjusts himself,
and then go to prison.
All right, yeah. Hey, you won't be lonely either way.
That wouldn't be good, man. I got hemorrhoids.
Not for long. They'll bust
the only one guy.
We'll smooth those bumps out for you real fast.
It'll be a little bloody at first, but after a while, you're
just
fine.
A little. All right, come on. He's a grown man. He can take it. Over and over.
The stream just completely degraded.
Simon is always thinking, I think, why didn't I pick better people to start this idea?
Yeah, no kidding.
No, it's like once we hit that hour mark, it just goes downhill.
It does. All the feet talk starts coming out. Russ just randomly sent me feet yesterday.
Well, I saw the replay of your show with Sarah, and you were talking about you like legs, ankles, and feet. So I sent you all three in one photo.
I don't like feet.
That's what I heard in the video, man, when I saw the replay.
I said.
So I hooked you up with a freebie because we bros.
It all started just because of I don't like socks.
Because it makes your legs shorter.
That's what I said.
Is that right?
Yeah, look, it's different. Like I don't mind, and when they have outfits where they pull the long socks up, because but like if you're just wearing socks and they're like kind of halfway up your ankles or whatever, like, hey, what you got there? What's going on here? What are you doing right now? This is
I'm broke enough as it is. I can't afford to date, much less be married.
I thought we were trying to get a book.
I literally got $42 left in my bank account, and I got to make it last until the first.
Yeah, but rubles, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think they got layaway plans, Russ.
Nah, dude, I can't. I can barely support myself. I can't even afford to date anyway.
Come on, man. We're trying to
I think they come with a pack of food or something. They ship them with a ham sandwich or something. I mean, I think you're good.
42 years single. I'm in it for the long run now.
Yeah,
that's why I'm growing my beard out. I'm going to grow it out and move into the woods in a log cabin.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Russ. When I was on the dating apps, which never worked for me, but I noticed something that was very common across girls' profiles, and they all love beards. And I was just sitting there like, fuck.
Wait, love to grow them or?
No, they're just like, I love a man with it. They're all like, oh, men with beards, yeah. And I'm like, shit.
But see, I see that junk on TikTok all the time though. Like scrolling through TikTok, you see all these videos with girls saying, "I just want a man with a flannel shirt and a beard," and I'll do a duet video, and the next day I'm blocked. So they lying, man. They lying.
Come on.
Have you done any of those dating
Russ, do me a favor, stand up.
Yeah, I've tried a few, but I just
Russ, stand up for a second.
It's tough in small towns. Like I don't even have offer ups in my town. Like that's not a thing. Like all these.
Man, you got a dad bod and everything. Come on,
man, Russ. For a second, I thought Oldwolf was the t-shirt guy.
Yeah. And he's taller. Russ is taller than you'd think he is.
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, he's a big fella.
I'm 5'7". Not even. I'm 5'7" if I cheat.
And shrinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know how it is.
I love how like some people have said that I'm tall, and it's like 5'10's like average, right? That's like
it's literally average.
Yeah, like literally on the dot.
In Australia,
like average. The exact.
So if you see the guys in my band that I suppose they're all like 6 foot minimum.
But Russ and I are about the same size, I think.
Really? What the hell happened to me?
I don't know. It must have happened a long time ago.
My brother is 6'2". My brother is 6'2". Really? My son is 6 feet.
Yeah, but the kids are always going to get taller.
That's because they're eating those chicken hormones.
Exactly.
Yeah, they feed them in McDonald's.
That's absolutely true. But yeah, let's don't worry, Russ. I'm on it. I'll clip that thing from before with the hat. I'll put it on every social media platform. We'll get you
dating apps. I would think are near impossible in a small town. I mean,
it's rough.
4 people.
Let's talk about that because I was on dating apps for I don't know 4 or 5 years, and I went on.
Dude, I gave up. I gave up after 3 months.
No. I went on a couple of dates with this one girl. You froze, Russ. But I went on a couple of dates with this one girl, but she was the only one who actually I interacted with. Like there was a couple that I interacted with and then ghosted on the day of the date.
Yeah.
All right. And that shit didn't bother me or anything.
Oh, they ghosted you on the day of the date?
There was one, like I'm always basically anytime there was anything organized, I would be like, I'd go into it like this is not going to happen. So on the day, I'd always be like, is this still happening? Are we still? And then like there was really only one other time, 1 or 2 times maybe, where they're like, oh, not feeling well, or some excuse. I was like, yeah, that's cool, no worries. Maybe another time. There was only one time where there was a girl who was like, yeah, and then we had dinner one night, and then we hung out again, and then she ghosted me, and then 6 months later, she messaged me to apologize for ghosting, and then I kept being like, hey, let's hang out again, and then we hung out a few more times. And then but I was just
again.
But it's crazy that like from my friends' stories that I hear, like I'm like one of my friends met his wife on a dating app, and then all these other people like saying, oh yeah, I met this chick, I met that chick, and I was like, what am I doing wrong? It got to a point where I started questioning what is wrong with SimpleSimon. I wasn't even SimpleSimon back then. What is wrong with Simon?
Okay, as your friend, I just want to tell you, man, don't think that way. There's a lot wrong with you.
Yeah, you couldn't write it all down, not in one night.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
apps are the worst, man.
Okay, Russ, let's talk about it. So, do you ever get a match at least?
Yeah. I met this one girl. We talked back and forth for almost a month first.
That's too long.
Finally set up a date. I got there. I waited like an hour. She didn't show. So I gave up. I come back home. I opened the app and I went to Messenger and I saw I was blocked. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Bitches be cold.
I've heard
talk to me for a month and then just.
I've heard girls show
up.
Show
the date and blocked. So
and see what you drive in, and if they don't like what you drive in, then they don't go in.
Then I'll be in trouble because my car's.
I'll walk there, so maybe that's the problem.
I've heard that from girls. That's what they do. They go and they're like, they show up early, with their friends, and they wait to see if you drove in. They look at you, they check you out, they watch you go inside, and they decide right then if they want to drive home with you or not. And if not, then they leave and play with their friends.
It's crazy, man. Like
this is the problem.
This was supposedly a 36-year-old woman, so you wouldn't think you'd get games like that from older women.
So what do you open with, Russ? Like you match, like they never speak first normally, unless it's on that Bumble app. But they normally, obviously, the guy is supposed to say the first thing. So what do you say, Russ, when you get a match on a dating app? Tell
me. Hello.
Oh, you fucking idiot! You serious? Hello. You serious?
I'm terrible at that. I'm terrible at like breaking the ice. But after a conversation or two, you loosen up.
So the craziest thing is, right, I hear stories from girls saying apparently a lot of guys will just open with dick pic. I'm like,
nah, man. I can't imagine.
I can't believe we live in a world where that happens, right? So with me, I'll get a
match.
I'm
nervous enough to say hello. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look,
I
get
in my world, I'm never going to send a dick pic, so I know that.
No.
It's a lot easier though, Russ, when you're not face to face. Just send a message and just be able to show your personality a bit, right? So, but all I ever said when I had a match with someone was, "Hey," and I try to make a mention of something that I noticed in their profile photos. Hey, like if they were at a certain place, hey, I've been there, I always tried to mention something about their actual profile. You like this, or I saw you've been on this photo, So I'd always just be basic like that. And then almost, I would say 90%, you get no response. And I just can't believe what other people will do and then get interaction. It's crazy. Sorry, Oldwolf, you had something to say?
No, I'm going to say, I thought you were going to give us advice, but you only went on one date. And so I was like,
No, I'm not giving advice. Okay, get this. So I've got a friend and he's gone on many dates through apps, right? And he's like, hope he's not watching, but he's like a mega hipster dude, right? So he used to be cool, but he's like a mega hipster yoga kind of guy, right? So he goes on all these different dates. So I said to him, hey, man, so what do you open with when you match with a person? And man, this is cringe, right? And this is what he said. He said to me, oh, Simon, I might open up with someone. I go literally cringe thinking about what he says and the fact that it works. He goes, oh, Simon, I might open up with something like, hey, what's up? Tell me something that made you smile today. I'm like, that is not, really?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm not going to do that.
Because it
Tell
shows
me
that you.
something that made you
It
smile.
shows that you. It makes them think that you care about them. You're not
I am
making
caring.
about
I looked
you.
at their profile. I didn't just swipe right without just because based on the photo. I'm looking at what they're doing. I'm looking at what I'm reading.
Yeah, but you're thinking like a guy. You're thinking like a guy. You gotta think like a girl.
You gotta think like a girl. You see, I told that to Sarah, and she's like, "That's vomit for me." So every girl's different. So I remember in the past, like I had a girl. She's like, "Give me your fucking phone, and I want to edit your profile. I guarantee you'll get more matches." And I was like, "No, because I don't want that to happen. Because then if I match with someone, they're not going to be expecting to meet me. They're going to be expecting to meet you. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that whole let me do your profile and then watch what happens, or let me reply to them." And it's like, no, because I want it to be me. Like that's
why is that Sarah saying that?
No, because I met her in IRL.
Oh, okay.
So, and that's always the better way, Russ. Like that's why I feel like you need to get some sort of job that you can do, Russ. Because I feel like I know the workplace isn't the best place because obviously, like Bubs, you met your missus through work, right?
Yep,
exactly. So I'm just saying.
Now I work from home.
The thing that's good about work, Russ, as far as like meeting someone through work, I know it's not always the ideal situation for a lot of people.
That's
but
how I met my wife.
People exactly right. So because you're there on a day to day.
Her after hours, shift was over, and he stayed 4 hours extra to hang out by her locker.
Yeah, I used to work in construction, so there was only just dudes on the job site.
Yeah, but no. So I'm saying get like another job that you can do, and basically you just meet people. You know what I mean? I think that's good for you. Russ.
Like I don't know. I guess an office job or something where women
whatever it is, whatever it is, Russ. Like you're gonna meet people, and that might lead to meeting more people because people will do work. Hey, let's all go out for drinks or whatever.
And you might meet the lingerie football league still exist, and do they need coaches?
Shut down in 2019.
Man,
I know.
So close.
But I just think it would be good for you, Russ, because you always say that you don't go out much and things like that. Yeah. It's just a good way to meet people.
Yeah,
and
you need to go out.
And what happens is, I feel like people will get to see you for you, because it's hard to judge.
Well, I mean,
literally, when you're on a dating app.
I went to Food Line the other day and actually asked out somebody there, and
I was going to bring it up. I didn't know if you were. I was going to bring it out, but I didn't know if you were comfortable.
What happened?
That should be your opening line. I was going to bring it out, but I didn't know if you'd be comfortable.
It's cashier that works in a local grocery store.
Yeah.
I've seen her in there probably 7-8 months now. She's worked there.
She works there?
Yeah. And we always have like a friendly demeanor, friendly conversations at the checkout. I always wait in her line no matter how long it is. And I finally worked up the courage to ask her out, and she said, "Oh, I'm engaged." Like, well, I'm not shopping here anymore.
Disappointed that you waited so long. Like, she's like, if only it weren't for this, I'd be with this. Yeah. So did you not look on her finger for a ring first before you
didn't have one on? No ring at all.
She's engaged.
Yeah, I'm thinking that might have just been code for getaway. So I'm not going to that grocery store anymore.
Nothing against you, but maybe you came on too needy.
Oh, I would have gone full blown. Once he's already opened up that door, I would have been like, "Well, I don't see a ring. He must not be real important to you." Yeah.
That's you, because
that's like, I just asked if she'd like to go out for coffee sometime.
To be like, and he.
Yeah, but he's witty.
He was in our line for how long were you like?
8 months.
Well, there you go. 8 months, you were friending her, and all of a sudden, after 8 months, you asked her out. I think you should have pulled back that like 7 months and then asked her out.
It's also a cardinal sin.
Man. I've always.
It's a cardinal sin to ask out a girl while she's at work. That's already, unless you're also working. Yeah, it's just bad form. But if you got no other options, then you do what you got to do.
Because I'm not like.
Yeah, you're not supposed to ask out somebody who's working while they're
you
working.
need to get into a friendly enough position where they allow you to like follow them on Facebook or something like that.
Yeah, and then you can't ask them out while they're at work. Now, if you saw the same girl at a party and you're like, "Hey, aren't you the girl that checks me out? Hey, every time you check me out, I check you out. Can I get you a drink?" You know, like that's a different situation. But, yeah, it happens like that. It's all
what
in
I need to
retirement.
do is I need to wear an earpiece. I need to wear an earpiece and get you guys to feed me lines on the spot. Because
It'll be like that
in the situations, it's crazy. Like in the situations, I'm so like dense. Like I have no idea if I'm ever been flirted with at all.
We need to.
And then I think about it like 2 days later when I'm laying in bed, like scrolling through eBay. Was she flirting with me?
While you're on eBay?
Like way too late.
Yeah, well, the problem is a lot of girls that come off
what
flirty.
What are you looking on eBay that makes you think, "Whoa, was she?"
Just random thoughts that pop in your head like 2 days later when it's way too late to do anything. Like in the moment, I'm just a guy that freezes and can't think of anything to say.
Dude, I'm telling you, I try to tell you every time: paint your nails, wear some flip flops, you'll be all set.
Hey, Oldwolf, that feet photo you sent me the other night. Did you have nail polish on your toenails?
Yeah, they're painted right now.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until I looked at it again. I was like, wait a sec, are they painted? They look very pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Not my thing though. Just so everyone knows. Stop sending them.
I'm going to send you some tonight.
We need to set that up though. How cool would it be if we could somehow set up a live stream of this, but we had Russ would be out on the field working with a hidden body cam, and we'd be like feeding him lines. That might be the best. I need to invest my money into this.
Oh, give him some glass. Don't they make glasses with the cameras on the side?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but that's a little bit too obvious. The girls are like, "Hey, do you have cameras on your glasses?"
What do you want to pit a camera to his top of his head? I mean,
he's already got a mirror taped to his shoe. he's been working these angles for a while.
At my work, we used to sell a camera that was built into a pen. It was a long time ago. We stopped selling it, but
some James Bond stuff there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I got into the high school locker room. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways,
I can't imagine how crap the res would have been on it though. That's a great idea. See, we always give Russ love advice on this. Yeah. It's like a segment now. We should make it a segment.
I'm telling you. Do
you have a niece or a nephew or something?
You're a great guy, but you got to break out of this mold that you put yourself into. You got
over the past 40 years, I've gotten pretty comfortable here now.
Well, that's the problem. Yeah, you got comfortable. You got
exactly. So, Russ, the thing about like as far as like going out and just getting a job or something like that, and as far as meeting people, when you spend every day with the people that you work with, like they'll see all sides of you. So, you've got the quiet Russ who's, pretty laid back or, very, very polite. But then you've got the Russ that's like this comedian who does show up every now and then. And people will see that, but they need to spend a lot of time with you to get to the point where they can see that. So here's the thing. I used to be Mr. Nice Guy. And that's what people said was my problem. They're like, dude, you're too nice. Girls don't like guys who are too nice. Right. And then what I realized as I got older, and I guess some girls started like me, I think they like me for my silly side when I'm being an idiot, when I'm wearing stupid glasses or, whatever it is. I think that's what they liked about me. And the thing is, you have that thing about you as well. And that's what I liked about you when I first started watching your videos. You started off as this real down and out guy and, the world is so depressing, right? And I was like, I'll follow this guy. Let's see what happens. And then I realized, he's actually quite hilarious because you see you in that one, I guess, point of view of you being this down and out guy, always depressed and things like that. And then you see the guy who's like doing really funny stuff, but you're like funny in a dorky way. And, to girls that can be cute. So like, I feel that's the type of humor I try to go for. I'm not trying to be funny because I can't be. I'm trying to be a dork.
If you can make the girl laugh, you're in. That's it. If you
I don't know, man. Lots of girls have laughed at me over the years, and I've never gotten in.
That's different. That's different, Russ.
That's the same thing.
Not the same.
If you can make them laugh,
as you know,
you're in.
Yeah. Do you have a niece or a nephew or anything?
Yeah.
Like near you?
Right next door.
In the same state.
How old are they? Like I'm talking like a child age.
Geez. No, my niece is like 29 or 30 now, maybe.
You don't have anyone young? Like you don't have access to like somebody like preteen that you
Where
could
we
like take
going with
to
this?
Because here's the deal.
Hello, I'm
because
Chris Hansen
they
from
take
Dayline
dogs
NBC.
and kids. If you can get a dog or a kid or some sort of pet or a kid,
I've been
and
thinking about
take
getting
that-
a pet for a while now.
Oh, it's a
Getting
prop?
puppy or something.
yes, basically it's a prop. So you get the kid, you take the kid to daycare, and boom, you're gonna meet like 20 single moms a day that see you taking care of this kid, and they're like,
grab a
"Oh,
random kid and take him to daycare.
and you're like, that's not my son or daughter. That's my niece or nephew, and I just love kids.
I found this kid on the street.
Right, Russ, we gotta take Bub's advice. Go hang out at playgrounds in the park.
Y'all trying to get me arrested.
I got one. I got one. I got one. Wait. We got to do a test. Come here. Stand right there. We'll lock you work. All right. So
Wait.
No, I can't see you guys. Put you on the side.
Okay. I'll do that.
All right. Hey, all right. So I was watching Instagram, right? And there had this man on the street, and he's doing like this InstaHoes thing where he's talking to these sluts on the street, right? And and basically what they said was they asked these sluts what's one thing a guy can do that drives you crazy, that makes you really get you turned on, like instantaneous, right? Regardless of the guy. And so the sluts had all unanimously agreed, right, that this is what they think, that if a guy takes his hat off and flips it around, then they get excited about that. So brace yourself. Are you ready? No. Can you not handle it? You got your raincoat. All right, here we go. You ready?
You got the raincoat.
Oh, it's on.
Oh, look, we gotta go. All right.
That's how you have a scream.
All right. Proof positive. It works.
Does she have a single sister?
No, but now she's pregnant.
Define single. Yeah. No, not right now.
That was fantastic.
There you go. That's how it works.
So Russ, you look, you have to be funny and you can't be too nice. You can't.
But
You're
that
too
doesn't
nice.
mean being an asshole.
I'm not saying be an ass. I'm not saying
Yeah,
be
but you know
abusive.
what? Being an
I'm
asshole
saying
can work.
you can't be too nice. You're too nice. And you need to make them laugh. Once you make them laugh and they kind of feel like maybe a little kind of like you're a little tainted, a little bad boyish, maybe. I don't know. They get interested. If you're too nice, you might as well be their sister. And if you don't make them laugh, there's nothing that they like to laugh. They do.
All right. I'm going to give you the easiest advice, and it might be the only thing you have left, Russ, as far as a game plan. This might be your last game plan, and I think you're in a perfect position for it, and it truly does work. And I know it's a cliche. Everybody says be yourself. That's a cliche. But it's true to some degree. Be yourself, but be an outgoing version of yourself. If it takes you 8 months to talk to a girl, you should have talked to her the first time you saw her. So the next time you see someone for the first time, because it's your first impression, not 8 months where she's seen you in 5 different outfits and she liked 2 of them, but not the other 6, whatever, So the idea is the first time you see somebody, and it doesn't matter, even if it's a girl or boy, it doesn't matter, because you need to make friends. You need to interact with people. The more people you interact. So like when I meet somebody for the first time, whether it's, a waiter or waitress, even if it's somebody working or if it's somebody in a new job, or it doesn't matter, just anybody, I make conversation with everybody. Like I'm an indiscriminate conversation maker. I'll talk to anybody, anytime, somebody standing there. And if they got nice shoes, I'm like, hey, I like those. That's pretty cool. Starts a conversation. Or if somebody says something to me like, excuse me, pardon me, I'm like, oh, don't worry, I'm just living on this planet too. Have you been here long? Whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. Make a conversation, say something, anything. And people will see you as someone that you bring people to you when you speak. So people will come to you and people like you. I mean, honestly, I don't know anyone that doesn't like you. So all you have to do is just be like, hey, here I am, and I talk to you, and then girls will be less uncomfortable if they've heard your voice and heard you talk to other people. Like if you had been, even if you hadn't talked to the checkout girl specifically yet, let's say every time you got in line, you talk to the person in front of you, or you talk to the person behind you, or the person in the next line over, and make just some idle chit chat about it doesn't matter what. Try and stay away from boy, it's hot outside or something like that. Yeah, something a little more personal between the two of you. And it makes it really easy. And then the person's like, oh, well, he's talking to people. So when he comes up, I'm going to say something. You know, it gives them a chance to get ready to talk to you. You know, just be yourself, truly, but be the version of yourself that is more forward with your conversation with other people. And again, it doesn't have to be all. If you only talk to the girls that get you, you know, hot and bothered, then you're only going to talk to a girl once a month. Like, you know, you got to talk to them all. Talk to every pot-bellied chick in flip-flops, juicy with her hair on one side of her head and all this. Basically, if you saw a woman in the street that looked like Simon or Oldwolf, you should talk to them as often as you talk to the girl that you actually like. Like, it doesn't matter. Just get good at conversation, get comfortable talking to people, and they'll be flocking to you. That's all I got.
No, he's right. He's right. So using the line at the supermarket, okay, so you're in the line, you put your stuff there, and they usually have the dividers that you can take and put, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you should do is, she's here, take a divider and put it between you and the person behind you, and have a conversation with the person behind you. No matter if you're talking about her cabbage she just put down, or you guys have the same whatever. Just hey, how you doing? And don't give this one the eye. Your attention is the person behind you, and you're helping her with a divider.
Yeah,
that is better. That is better than 8 months of going to her all the time.
Yeah,
and having a conversation with her.
That was the key. When you said that you go every time, you wait extra in line. Yes. If you think she doesn't notice that, you're crazy.
She notices.
So, yeah, she noticed. The second time she noticed.
The problem is, though, when you just open up to randoms, is you're going to run into people who are just like, why are you talking to me, sort of thing, you know?
That's fine.
That's fine. The thing is, Russ is a bit more like me in the sense that I'm not socially confident. Like, I can't start a conversation.
Nobody.
I practice it. Like, that's why in my job, like I'm a salesman. I have to deal with random people and I have to sell them stuff. So I like the fact that kind of gives me practice to talk to people. But for Russ to be able to have the confidence that you have, Bubs, you've been doing this since you were a teenager. Exactly. So I think Russ needs to probably practice it. But it's not easy to just start a conversation with a random.
It's not.
I didn't say it was actually easy. It is. Actually, it is. Don't get me wrong. For a lot of years, I was Russ. I was. And I'm not saying that, but it actually is. You know, all you have to do, when you're in line, I do this every time at a concert. We go with my wife. And so we go to a concert, we're standing in line for a drink or a shirt or something. I turn around and I see one thing that person's doing, whether they're looking for a certain shirt, or they're waiting in line and they're talking to each other about a certain drink. I turn around and I say something stupid, or get in the line and say about that shirt, about that drink. And what that happens is that opens up a conversation between the people getting that shirt and the people that are getting that drink. Now, if that doesn't happen, if you're saying it blows up into nothing and they don't want to talk to me, fine. No big deal. I'm not bleeding. They're not bleeding. Nothing happened other than whatever. What the fuck? But I do it to the next line. You know, when I get into a next line and I'm talking, I'm getting this. They're getting that. We talk about something stupid about that. We're in a line and they were talking to each other about the kid was being a dentist or something. So I just threw something stupid about a dentist, and what we ended up having a conversation about nothing. And that's the perfect way of knowing people, is when you talk about nothing. You're just goofing around. If you're the only ones who's worrying about it is you, that they won't like me, They won't conversation with me.
That's true.
They're thinking I'm stupid, like whatever. You're worrying about that. And they're in the same situation as you. They're in a line with people in front of them and people behind them looking for getting that shirt or getting that drink. They're in the same situation as you.
And they're bored.
If you're so worried about them not liking me or me, the problem is you, not them. You don't know because you're not talking to them.
Either way, even if they're mean to you, or anyone who listens and hears that is just going to think that person's a jerk, not that you're a jerk.
Exactly.
They're going to think you're a nice guy or a friendly person, and that other person's a jerk. And a big part of confidence training is learning to take small rejections well.
Yeah.
So if you talk to someone that you want nothing from and they reject your conversation, so what? You'll learn to not care about that. But if you save your one conversation that month for someone that you actually want something from, you're probably going to bomb.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, you're all pent up. You don't know what to say. You have been practicing talking to people, and now, blah, here it is. Hello. Here's a picture.
I honestly think that Russ could probably use a drink, because the thing is, when you guys are going to start a random conversation with someone, you guys have that confidence. I feel like Russ, if he goes up awkward, it's not going to, like, people will feel that. I think if Russ loosened up and maybe just had one drink, half a drink, Russ. Yeah. Because you've told me some of the shit you've done when you've had a drink. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the thing is, like, when I'm if I'm out, like, it's been a while, but when I used to be out at, like, a club, like, I'd show up there sober and I just wouldn't be able to talk to anyone because I'm just sober. But if I showed up to a club later when I'm already drunk, I could talk to randoms all night.
Yeah, but you can, because, but okay, we can say he needs a drink, but look, like I say again, I was Russ for a long time.
Me too. Absolutely.
You know, but it's just, you got to say, it gets to a point where you say, fuck it. Oh, I'm sorry. It's in Bub on. I'm swearing here. But
dare you swear in my channel?
You guys say, screw it. What the hell? There is nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose.
And you're worried about
you can't worry about how they feel. You can't worry about how they see you. That's a bunch of crap. You have nothing to lose.
And never wear a comic shirt outside the house.
Oh, Gary, that's
unless you're going to a convention, not a comic shop.
Hold on. Unless it's a light blue Superman shirt.
No, never wear a comic shirt outside the house unless it's Halloween or you're going to a comic convention. Even if you're going to a comic shop, you're not going to impress the other nerds at the comic shop, so they're not going to be like, "Ooh, look at that Batman."
Hold on.
Never. Ever.
But you got to see the other side of that.
No, there is no other side.
Wearing the shirt shows confidence.
No, it doesn't.
You don't care what
it doesn't.
Bub cares about. You have confidence in saying, I can wear this, screw them. And
when you're single, every time you leave the house, you need to dress like you're going to meet the future missus. Every single time. And you want to look like you wish you looked the day that you met the person that you're going to be with the rest of your life. That's the mentality you have to have. When you leave the house, you have to assume that the woman you meet today is going to be your wife someday. You have to assume that. And so there's only one time that you get to impress her with yourself.
He's going to wear pleated slacks and a
no, I did not say that. I didn't say that at all. For all we know, she doesn't like that. But we know one thing she definitely doesn't like is a Batman t-shirt. That's what she definitely doesn't like. She doesn't like X-Men or Batman. That's the easy one. And if she does like it, she'll be wearing that. And you can say, I've got that same shirt at home.
All right.
Right?
Yes. Oh, you turned it around, Bubs. I was like, what are you talking about? And then, yes.
What if I want a fellow geek? But there you go.
Well, I think
it doesn't matter. No matter what you're wearing. It doesn't matter appearance. It does, but it doesn't.
Matters.
What it matters is your confidence, and you're able to look them in the eye and have a conversation with them. That's the thing. It matters that you can look them in the eye. You always have to look them in the eye. You can't look down. You can't look away. You have to look them in the eye, no matter if you say something straight or stupid. You always have to look them in the eye. And that's the main thing. And you got to show that, and you got to make them, try to make them laugh. I don't care about that. But you got to, if you look them in the eye, that's a sign of confidence. If you're looking down, if you're looking at your we're going back to the line. If you're looking at your groceries as you go by, and then you look at it once in a while, and okay, whatever. That's not confidence. Confidence is looking in the eye, and even if you say something stupid to make them laugh, that's confidence.
Yeah, so Russ,
that's what they want.
I think in those
leave
years,
your t-shirt at home.
Hey, in all the years, I guess when I was single, like I always I never expected anything good. So anytime I had a date set up or whatever it would be, I was always like, oh, it's not going to happen. And if it happens, it happens. It's fine. But I would never be down if things didn't work out because I would kind of prepare myself for that. Like that's what I would kind of expect. Kind of thing, but I wouldn't be down. I mean, I'd be down if I actually ended up going out with a girl and then like things didn't work out. But
yeah, but I mean,
first if it never happened in the first place, then it was just like, oh, well, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think the
things are so easy now. Every single person that you see standing in line that is not talking to their person that they're with or holding a phone in their hand scrolling is willing to have a conversation.
Yeah,
because all the people that don't want to have conversations are like this. Every second they get,
they got headphones in.
They got headphones. There's so many obvious things when people don't want to talk these days. It's all technology driven. They're all wrapped up and it's the don't talk to me scroll. Pretending that they're doing something really important, but really they just don't want to have anything to do with anybody.
Right.
So
but you also got to understand, Russ, why did you talk to her for 8 months?
Because he had to get served by her. He
needed to buy honestly, it took him 8 months to. Okay. Anyways, why did it take you 8 months to talk to her?
I work up slow,
Okay.
Like
so
I got a 5-year plan. In year two, I go into
I think that's Star Trek you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Of a 5-year mission to explore strange worlds. Seek out strange new life.
Galaxies. Okay, but what you gotta understand is you can't put any of them on a pedestal. You can't. They all go to the okay, in actuality, they all go to the bathroom, they all wipe themselves as bad as you. And they all put one leg in the pant. Okay, not as bad as Bub, but anyways. So, but you know what I'm saying? They all do the same thing. That you can't put them on a pedestal because they all do the same thing you do. So when you see that girl and she's what do you mean?
That's not true. I put my wife on a pedestal. I'm pretty sure
you're married to her. And
I don't think
if I was married to you, yeah, I don't blame her for being on a pedestal. But
put her on a pedestal.
But for the first date to talk to him, no. If you put him on a pedestal, you don't want to talk to him for 8 months. If you see him there as just eye to eye, your level, same person as you will talk to him sooner.
Wait, I want to know if Russ has anything to say.
Yeah, no shit.
Wait, I zoned out. Shit, we lost him. Last 35 minutes, he's gone.
Yeah, we've been going pretty hard on it for about 40 minutes now.
I know because I want him to have somebody to.
No, but the thing is, I always say to Russ, look, in my opinion, I've always said about everyone, like everyone has their time where they'll meet that person, but they've also got to try. And Russ does try. Like, look, it works up courage to even ask that girl.
Yeah, no kidding.
To go for a coffee, like full on. Like you've probably done more of that than I have, because I fear rejection really bad, especially when I was younger. Now not so much, but when I was younger, I hated and then I would always it'd be in my head like, oh my god, like I did that, and now I'm embarrassed about it. But the fact that you actually have the balls to do it, Russ, it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's
bro right now.
Good.
But I'm just saying, so I'm not saying you should need drink, but I just I can imagine what you would be like on, say, half of this can, because this is a big can. But I think having a loosened up Russ would be better at doing the things that you guys are saying that he should do than if Russ went up there awkwardly, and wasn't confident about doing it. You can't you don't want to force the guy to do it if he's not going to be confident to do it. But
true.
I reckon next stream, wait, before I do, next stream, me and Oldwolf are going to eat spicy noodles. Bubs is going to play guitar for the first time on the live stream. And why so shy, Bubs? And Russ is going to have a beer, just one, or whatever drink you want. One of those hard lemonades or what you drink.
Yeah, get a claw. Get a claw, maybe.
I want to see a loose Russ. Party with us, mate. Party with us.
I don't know that I want to see such a loose Russ. If there's one, while you're sober, I want to leave you with these two things to start with. Your mission for the next however long it takes Oldwolf to answer in the chat that he's available. I don't know when the next one will be. These two things. Try to not wear a comic shirt out of the house. That includes anywhere, like your mailbox, anything. I'm serious. I'm serious. A girl drives by. She might just moved in 2 blocks away. You don't know. And she's like, who's that kid? Oh, so first, don't wear a comic shirt out of the house of any kind. Nothing with graphics on it. No graphic tees.
How about cargo shorts?
No graphic tees. That includes team sports. I don't care what it is. No graphic tees out of the house. Your team Russ. That's it. And then the other one is don't ask girls out while they're working. Find a way otherwise. Find out if you have to stalk them for a week and see where they go to the library. Don't do that. Don't do that. But let the next girl you ask out not be working, not someone you know, only in a customer and, working person scenario, because that's not who they really are either. That's their working version that they give to customers. That's their friendly, outgoing version that they're forced to do, like Simon does. So, yeah, no asking girls out at work and no wearing graphic tees outside the house. That's it.
But why am I talking to you? Russ, where do you go that you could meet somebody?
Just nowhere.
Exactly. So I mean, you're gonna find you okay. Just find some place to meet somebody and then follow Bubs.
Dude, he passed by 100 people at that grocery store every time he goes who are not working. It's not that hard.
There was 3 people at my grocery store.
Those are 3 people that There you go.
Yeah, no kidding. Talking. Yeah, there you go.
That's fine. 3 people. There's plenty of girls that are not. Glitter will back me up.
The local Walmart has at least 15 people in it.
It's a
there you go. Go to Walmart.
Yeah, that's where you want to find somebody.
Every girl you've ever asked out that was working has turned you down. I promise you. Do not ask girls out that are working unless they initiate it, which is fine. I've had that happen where a girl will be like, "Oh, you live around here?" I'm like, yeah, oh, what do you do? I'm new. What's around here to do for fun? If they initiate it, then of course it's fine.
But why did they initiate with you though?
Because I wasn't wearing a graphic fucking tee when I checked out. That's why. That's rule number 1. That's the reason.
What about if you're at a con though, a Comic-Con?
No, screw the Comic-Con.
I've got a Batman costume in that second drawer right
I
there.
didn't. Let the woman wear the costume. That's tip number 78. Batman We're not even to that one yet.
You might
tip 78.
Get a furry costume. You'll be all set.
Oh, God. That's it. No graphic tees outside the house. Don't ask girls out while they're working, unless you're working there too. Those are the 2. If you can start with those 2, you'll be all right. You'll at least be in a place where you can maybe make the next move.
I found that website for mail order brides. If you want to,
I don't think I'm quite there yet.
That's too easy, Russ. You don't want it to be too easy.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the brides that are just looking for like green cards and guys with money, and I don't have money.
Yeah, but can you convince the girl you have money for a weekend? Do we have any of those $5 Rolexes from Thailand still?
Yes, we are.
Doing for the last 45 minutes.
We're trying. We are damn trying.
But yeah, I just think, Russ, I think the best thing to do, to be honest, and this is not just meeting a girl, I think it'll be good for you to meet people.
Yeah.
And like I said, talk to people is good. But yeah, I understand how it can be hard to just approach randoms.
Yeah. It always takes me a while to like loosen up around people and
yeah, exactly, man.
myself.
I don't feel like I can open
even
up.
here on YouTube. When I started YouTube, it took me 2 years to not be nervous to do live streams.
No, you have to be yourself, Rob. We're not saying that.
I said be yourself. I was the first one that said be yourself.
We said earlier that Russ has obviously a lot of different personalities, and I was like, he's down and out Russ. He's got the real polite and quiet Russ, but then he's got the comedian Russ, and that's the Russ that they're gonna like.
It's like the three Jokers.
Yeah, there you go.
Russ, you're a great guy, and you have everything there.
I think he does.
Let people know that you have it. That's it.
Yeah.
So get a shirt that says "I'm single."
No
graphic my phone number on the back. No,
that's one.
Dude, I do.
I thought that would be perfect. Just
Get
put
that
my phone
flannel,
number on
the
the back of the
flannel,
shirt. No,
the flannel shirt that you wear. I've got the same one, mate. We can rock the same shit. We could do that.
I look like a lumberjack when I wear that with the beard.
Yeah, I don't fit in mine anymore. But
ooh, it's a flannel. Girls
look,
flannel.
There's glitter. And yes, go ahead, Simon, highlight that for the people watching at home.
No graphic.
No graphic t-shirts outside.
There you go. See? She's telling you straight.
So flannel shirt. Maybe get yourself a leather jacket. They always look good. Oh, I don't fit in this anymore either.
Well, I was actually looking at an
totally
awesome Captain America leather jacket on eBay the other week.
Yeah, no.
I could wear it out with my shield here.
No.
The backwards cap. What about the backwards cap? I like Russ in the backwards cap.
Wait, glitter. How's this work for you?
Oh shit!
Ready? Here we go. Oh.
Glitter. Leave an emoji to describe what you just saw.
Lord, yeah. Look at
it. Well, so from now on the Unusual Suspects, this is going to be a segment. Russ's dating life. We'll get him there eventually.
It's been a segment. Huh? We do this every time.
Yeah, we do. We do. But one day,
okay. Sorry, Glitter. I'm gonna say this straight and raw, and I'm sorry. I apologize. It's like high school. We're like four high school students trying to get Russ laid. I mean, it's like, do this, do that, do this, do that, do that, do this.
I just think Russ needs to get at it. Like, so I've got another friend. So I've got a friend that I used to live with, and he's same age as you, Russ. And he was sort of the same. Like, he'd never had, I guess, a real relationship, and he had done a lot like you. He'd asked out a lot. He'd asked out a lot of girls that he'd worked with, but he never really spent the time to try to get out. And I just feel like that's his downfall. Because I always said to him, I was like, dude, eventually you'll find, and I've been saying it to you, Russ, for as long as I've known you. Your Lois Lane is out there, but you need to find her, and she's not just going to show up to your door. Or maybe, if you're really lucky, but I think meeting more people is just probably good for you.
And making conversation with people, no matter what they look like, no matter where they're from, not saving all your material for the one girl that you see and you lose your mind, because you need to be not at game day when you meet her. You're not always going to be ready for that. So if you're practiced and you're introducing yourself to people and talking to people, ready. Well, you will be, because you'll be out of that uniform.
Even when I think of something to say, it comes out. It comes out like awkward.
The easiest things are things to stop doing. It's easier to stop doing things and to start doing new things. And you definitely don't want to do those things at the same time. So stop wearing graphic tees outside the house. I'm telling you. His head.
Exactly. What Glitter said. Russ, get used to talking to anybody.
Everyone. Not just anyone, but everyone.
Everyone.
Like you need to show up and be the social butterfly. You just show up and you're easygoing. And if you're easygoing, people always notice.
That's like just terrifying
things.
Of course it is, because you don't do it. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
No, but you don't. I know you're afraid to or whatever, but just ask somebody.
It's like,
how are you doing? Like, or this, but if you're waiting, you're both waiting for. I don't know anything, but you just say you're both at a bus stop, and you're saying this bus is always late, or something. Talk to somebody on the side of you.
I was such a late starter in the I didn't even try to ask a girl out until I was 28 years old, man.
So,
and that ended up with her getting pregnant by some other dude after telling me that she wanted to wait to make it special.
Well, good for you.
Hey Russ, your bro doesn't live in town, does he?
Yeah, my older brother lives in town. Yeah.
Does he? Maybe you guys should just go out to a pub one night and just have one drink, just one drink. Russ. One drink is all I'm asking. Or next time we go on this stream, have just one drink, Russ. That's all I'm asking for you. We want to see loose and confident Russ, and I feel like just half a drink would help you a little bit. And obviously, I don't want to encourage you to be an alcoholic by any stretch.
Yeah,
or to be too loose.
Like the thing is now, like I enjoy just a drink or two. I don't like getting super drunk anymore, but I enjoy having just like a beer or two because I do get a little bit of buzz. And I think if you just loosened up, that's the person I think that he's gonna have. That's the Russ that will have the confidence to be able to do what you guys are wanting him to do.
Oh, you just hurt me.
What?
Yeah. Oldwolf likes to get drunk.
No, but Simon, on one of my beginning sipping shows,
He didn't even know what he's trying to say.
He didn't figure it out yet. Sometimes he starts a sentence.
Russ, never drink as much as Oldwolf.
he drank to the point of hugging the porcelain god.
Yeah, that was actually the last time I got that drunk was for Oldwolf. I blacked out like during the stream pretty much. I woke up and I was like, whoa, what's what's Bueller and Perry doing here? I was like, how did
lots of people black out and wake up asking that question?
Can you put Glitter's last chat in there?
Sorry?
That's true. It's a numbers game. It really is.
It is.
So I knew one guy, and he's a sociopath. So I'm not saying that you should do what he did, but I knew a guy who talked literally to 100 women a day, and he really was. I mean, he's still out there, you ladies, but he really was a sociopath. But he would talk to 100 women a day, and he would just ask them if they wanted to be with him that night. And so he would go to clubs and he would go to raves and stuff like that. And he was that kind of guy, and he was older, and he would ask 100 women a day. He'd stand on a street corner and ask every woman that walked by, and out of that, and he would tell them where he was going to be. He's like, I'm going to be here this night. I want you to be my guest. You come on in. I'll be at the door. I'm going to let you in, and we're going to be together. But I'm telling you right now, the reason I want you to come is because I want to dance with you and I want to take you home afterwards. And he told that to 100 women.
Patrick Bateman.
What was the hit right?
No, but I mean, it was
what was the hit right?
This guy, and he would get 4 or 5. That's it. 4 or 5 of those women would show up to the club that night, and then he would choose between them, and he would have a few of them that were interested in him at that point. So they started catting each other to get him, and he would take one home. So he 100%, he would go home with somebody if he asked 100. And now again, that's way in a whole nother realm.
I think maybe I've talked to 8 women my entire life.
Dude, he literally stood on the street corner near the club that he was going to be going to that night. Like, that was the deal. He would be like a couple of blocks away from the club he was going to be that night. And he'd be like, I'm going to be at that club tonight. Meet me at this time, that club. If you don't show up, you're a loss. Like, that's how he was. 100 girls a day. And he didn't leave that street corner or whatever until he talked to 100 girls. And then he would go home, shower, get ready to go to the club, and he would wait outside. And he'd get 4 or 5 every night. It was crazy.
That's all that is confidence right there. Boom, boom, boom.
It's a little weird too. But
I don't know if Russ doing that, but that's just
gambling more than it is confidence. That's like
yeah.
But my point is that it really is a numbers game when you get down to it. Sure. The chances are that you're either trying to hit a hole in one or you're trying to 4-putt your way in. And sometimes you're gonna have to do that. You know, you're gonna have to.
But the best way still, Russ, is to meet someone in real life and not dating apps and all that crap. Not that it's.
Whoa, stop, come back.
What?
Say hi.
Hello.
Duck your head down so they can see you.
Hello.
Wave.
Hello. I'll put your right arm out like this, and put your left arm like this.
No.
And go, I'm a little teapot.
I was like, I wasn't expecting that. And I was like, what?
He's just busted.
Okay. My anxiety just like, what's going on?
Oh, we've all done it so far tonight. We're just letting everybody play.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. What a sweetheart.
He is.
All right. We're nearly at 2 hours. Maybe I'll start to wrap it up in a sec, but we can hang out.
Start to.
Yeah, it's been so from here on outward, the unusual suspects. The second hour we'll continue this on the. What happened to your hair? Oh, you got your hat on. Sorry.
What?
Have you got your hat on? I can't tell right now. Sorry. Yeah, cool. So from now on, the second hour of the unusual suspects.
I know what you wanted. I know what you want, Simon.
The guy. Yes, that's what I want. The goal is one day we'll do this stream. It might be episode 10. It might be episode 20. It might be episode 50 or 100. But Russ, you know what Bubs did before with his missus? We're going to get that with Russ one day. We'll call her Super Chick 9000. But yeah, I might wrap it. Actually, wait, we'll do the rounds. Anything coming up, Russ? Wait, that's me. Anything coming up?
Just my giveaway going on right now, trying to get to 2K. Giving away a 9.8 slab for anybody that's interested. Go
Where are
check
you
out my
right now?
channel.
Where are you right now?
I'm just 1570 right now, so I'm a ways off.
Plenty of time to enter.
Yeah, I'm about 430 away.
So I would advise you not to enter, so I have a better chance because
you still haven't entered, Jared. I haven't seen a comment yet, Simon.
Yeah, that's true. Because you know what? I watched that video. I told you I watched it on my lunch break. There was no sound, so I actually didn't know what I had to do.
It's open worldwide, so yeah.
I'm worldwide people.
For 2K.
Worldwide.
Yep.
That's right. Russ is in for a shock when he has to pay worldwide shipping.
I know.
But send it to me.
It's going to take.
I'll put it in his box.
I'm figuring it's going to take a while. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to get there because I'm 430 away.
Russ, I just wanted to know, Russ, we love you. That's why we're doing this, right?
Oh man,
I love you.
Is that what it is?
Well, okay, strong line.
No, I didn't know. I mean, I'm down. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. It's out of love, Russ.
All right. Oldwolf, train wrecks, anything else?
Spicy wings? I got my train wreck every Thursday and at 7:00. And hopefully everybody here watches it because it makes me feel good because I'm doing it. In a couple of weeks, on the 4th of November, I got the Hot Wing Challenge. We got the season 19 of the hot ones. I got all the sauces. We're gonna do all the sauces.
You got all of them.
And
you got all of them. That's cool.
I got all of them. Oh yeah, I got the box upstairs.
You had the bomb?
Oh yeah. Oh, that freaking bomb. That kills you. Once you hit the bomb, it's all downhill.
Called bum sweat?
No, it's the bomb. DA bomb. Once you get that, it's all downhill. It's nasty. And coming up in January, I got the 24-hour. I'm doing I'm collecting money for SuperRus now. It's for DIPG, which is a pediatric cancer. It's for research to help that because it attacks the stem, and every kid who gets it doesn't survive, basically. So I'm doing that in January. So hopefully I can.
And we'll be there.
Huh?
We'll be there. All of us
will
be there.
I hope so. I'm trying to.
Take the
really am trying to. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing because I've never done something like this before, to be honest with you. But I'm trying to, figure out how to do a 24-hour fundraiser for research for DIPG. So I'm totally a babe in the woods on this one, but I'm trying to work it out. So that's coming out in January. So hopefully I'm reaching out to the community for anything. I don't care what it is, just to show up and talk and like we're doing now, or to offer something for auction, or I don't know.
We had Rob just raised over 20 grand.
No, I brought that up in the beginning of the show.
So I'm sure the community can whip together something.
They kicked ass. I told Rob that, and I really mean it. They did an excellent job for American Cancer Society. They did an excellent job. I don't think I'll ever 24 hours of me staying up for 24 hours. I'm not gonna get close to that. But if I can get something, I'll get something. I appreciate that.
Look, set the bar low and you'll smash it. It's all good.
There you go. That's what I'm doing.
Wait, are we back to dating advice for Russ?
No. All right.
Set the bar low and you'll smash it, Russ.
What you got?
Oh, is it my turn? Yeah. If anybody sees any of these at your local GameStop, these sticker album stickers,
I saw that plead on your video before.
Buy them all and mail them to me, and I'll pay you back. Hit me up on Instagram. I already had a couple people stop at their local GameStop and see if they had any. So far, no luck. So anybody do that? Check that out. Halls, No Faces Chat on Monday nights, and other than all that, and on here when by appointment only. So that's what I got going on, and of course this. Starts like this, right?
Ooh, I think I like the reverse better.
Oh, do you? Well, here it comes.
No, that's the normal way. All right, that's all from me.
Oh God! Well, hold on.
What we doing?
Okay. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I think that was calcified. You might want to do that more often.
I put that hat around. I will.
I think because I am getting close to my 4,000 hours monetization hours. I've been saying I want to do a 24-hour stream as well. So since yours is in January, and since everyone is just since I've just done C3, maybe in a month's time, I might organize a 24-hour stream. And again, I'll probably choose a charity to donate money to. I won't again set the bar very high. I've never done anything like that, and everyone who does a 24-hour stream.
The SuperRus 9000 Foundation is a great charity to donate to.
This guy.
Oh, yeah,
this guy. No, you ain't getting any girls like that, mate.
The human fund. Yeah.
So, there's your number, so we can get for the taxes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I'll try to plan over the next month because it's something I would like to do. And 24 hours, easy, mate. I'll do that easy. And I've got I unboxed my first pair of Jordans. I got that video coming out, and I've also got this week's coming out on Thursday instead of Wednesday. And I'll leave you all with this. One of these.
Let's do it.
Wait, that's Sarah's hat.
That is Sarah's hat.
Yeah.
She's not here, so I don't like backwards caps. It makes my head look really round. And we're going to leave you with that. Thank you, everyone, for joining and hanging out in the chat. We appreciate it. And until next time, keep it simple. Bye-bye now.
See ya. Thank you.